What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to modding XML files for Farming Simulator 19. Today, we're going to talk about sprayers, spreaders, mowers, and balers. How to make them hold more and how to make them go faster. First up, let's jump in and let's pick out the mods that we're going to be using today. Now, you can use any mod that you want, any mod that you want to use that is similar to what we're doing now. All of the settings are going to be exactly the same, and you can change it to whatever you want. Today, we're going to be using the Hardy Interactive Sprayers by Holger Sandstock. We're going to be using the Kuhn Axis 402 Plus Pack. That is my favorite spreader in the entire game. Just doesn't hold a lot. So we're going to change that today. We're also going to be using the NovaCat 301 and X8 Varia. These are going to be the mowers that we're going to edit. And we have the John Deere 690 baler. There you go. So we're going to go through. We're going to download all of these. And once we get all of them downloaded from the website, which if you guys need, I will have these linked below, plus the mods that we used in the video yesterday, talking about trailers and combines as well. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go check that out because it's got some prerequisites, but we're going to try and cover everything today. So now that we've got that, we have our mods right here. So what I want to do is select them all, and we're going to drag them into my custom mods folder. My custom mod folders has a bunch of stuff, backup saves, so mods that I'm working on. Also have custom mods, so all the mods that I have made and done, these are all of them right here. Plus future mods, things I want to work on. I've got the FS19 IT runner silos. I keep telling Big Daddy I'm going to mod those. And then we have mod backup stuff that I've got in there just in case, like Lone Oak and Peterville and Pacific Northwest, all maps that I have modded myself and I've gone in. So if you guys see me using those maps, I've actually modded those maps to do kind of some things that I want them to do. So first up, a lot of first ups today. We need to go in and we need to extract all of these. So right click in and then we need to extract all. That's going to be our Hardy sprayers right there. We need to extract the John Deere, then the Kuhn Axis. We need to extract all of these so that we can get into the zip file and take a look at all of our folders. So there we go. Now that we're all unzipped, let's jump right in. And the first thing that we're going to look at today is the Hardy Interactive Sprayers. What we're going to do is open up the folder, and then we get a couple different things in here. There's only 3 folders that we need to worry about. That's our Hardy Mega 220. We've got the Hardy Navigator 6000 and mod desk, mod description. First, let's go into the Mega 220. You're going to edit with Notepad++. If you don't have Notepad++, I will leave a link down in the description below so that you can download it. So we are in here. First things first, I'm going to change the name from the Mega 220. We're just going to change it to the Mega Modded right there because 220 isn't going to be anything anymore. We're actually going to change that up a little bit. So we've got all that. We're going to go down and we take a look at a few things. Mass is good. If you guys want to make it way less, you can click that there. Now, fill units, sprayer 220. That means it holds 2,200 liters. Well, I don't think that's enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to change this to 10,000 liters. You could change this to 1,000,000 liters if you want. It's going to be expensive to fill up, but you've got that. Now, everything weighs something. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that this doesn't weigh anything. So we're going to do update mass. That is a lowercase u, uppercase M equals, and we're going to do quotation false into quotation, and I always put a space at the end. That way, we are good there. Now, of course, that is there. That's your fill units. And then we're going to go down. We're going to do literally the exact same thing down here because these are 2 different ones. One of these goes into a trailer or some type of tank, and the other one goes into pallets. So again, we're just going to change this up, the exact same thing. As a matter of fact, you can actually copy and paste into where we are. So boom, boom, done. Now, everything else is good. You don't need to change anything else as far as the sprayer goes. So file, save. Now, we're going to go to the Hardy Navigator 6000. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Instead of Navigator 6000, we're just going to change this to Navigator Modded. Boom, right there. That's all we need to do. And then we're going to do the exact same thing down here, except our capacity is going to be a little bit different on this. Because it's the trailed version, I'm going to make the capacity, let's say 20,000. So 20,000 liters. And then right beside that, we're going to change that to update mass equals false, end quotation, space. Then simply just come in, copy, and drag that down to the bottom. Now, some sprayers, actually most sprayers, will not have two different places. This is just because there's two different ways to unload these, two different types of units. In case you want to change one, well, you can change one, not the other. That's totally fine. Again, that is all we need to do there. Let's go into save and then exit. Now, mod description, this is going to be what we see at the main thing. So we see Hardy interactive sprayers modded. I always put modded because I know, okay, that is good. I know exactly what's going on there. Olga says stock. All we did was mod a few things. So out of respect for the modder, I will not be changing the author. Save, and we are done there. So I can look over here and see Hardy interactive sprayers. So I'm going to do is highlight all of the things in that folder, send to compressed zip folder, and I'm just going to name it exactly the same thing. FS19 underscore Hardy underscore interactive underscore sprayers modded. Hit enter. Then I'm going to go in. I'm going to copy that, go into the main folder. We're going to paste it. And then I'm just going to click and drag into my mod folder and then click and drag into my custom mods so that I've got that mod for reference for later use. There is one thing with the Hardy sprayers I totally forgot to do, and I always forget to do this. Whenever you go in, we want to find speed limit, which is going to be right here. What do you want that speed limit to be? Do you want that to be a bunch? Do you want it to be set? I would say about 24 to 32 miles per hour is going to be perfectly fine for you. You're going to be going very, very fast going that. So we are going to change this to, I would say, 52. And because changing this over to 52, that's going to be a max speed of 32 miles per hour, which most all of the tractors in-game go. So if that's going to be more than enough for us, so we could do that, or we could change it to more. If you do 100 in here, these are all kilometer per hour units. If you do 100, that's going to be, I think it's 61, 62 miles per hour, something like that. And you know what? We're going to do that because that way, we go in, we hit save, we go in, and that's going to make everything nice and easy for us. That's the Hardy Mega 220, and then we're going to do the exact same thing here. Speed value, we're going to just change that to 100, and that will be good. So make sure you do that if you want it to go faster. Now moving over to the Kun Axis 402 Plus pack, we're going to go in and we are going to right click on it, bring it up, and we're going to get a few things. So Axis 402, we want to put modded there. That's going to come up Axis 402 Plus. We can do Axis 402 Plus modded. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. So we've got that working with. That's fine. We're not going to change that at all. Speed limit, yep, we're going to be increasing that quite a bit. We're going to increase that. You know what? Let's increase that up to 100 as well. It's just a little bit overboard, but so much fun. And I love doing it like that. So now it will work and it will go way faster than normal. Now, let's go through here and we need to find the fill units. So there's our attachable fill units right here. What we need to do is we need to go in, see fertilizer, lime. That is good. So capacity, we're going to change this up, I think, because this is a little bit of a different one. So this is the smallest version. So I want these to be, well, much, much more than normal. So small one, we're going to go 5,000 liters on that. And we will want to do the update mass. So update mass equals... Did I push the wrong button? I did. Yep. Hey, I'm not going to edit that out. Sometimes you have things that go the wrong way. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just click delete. You're totally fine. Plus, you've got backups of these files. You don't have to worry about a thing. False. Boom. Done there. Capacity down here. You know what? Let's go ahead and copy this. So we've got that copied. We don't have to type that in again. Capacity down here. This one is going to be 10,000 liters. Go through here and paste that in. Next one down, because we've got 4. Why don't we do this one right here, 10,000. Let's do this one at 20,000 liters. Gonna be a little bit more, but hey, why not? And then the last one, we're gonna go crazy with this one. This one's gonna be 100,000 liters right there for the largest one. Update mass equals false. That should be good. There shouldn't be anything else that we need to change there. So file, save. Now, let's go into our mod description. Let's click in here. Coon Axis 402 Plus. I'm going to take out pack, and we're just going to put in modded. Boom, right there. File, save, and we're good. Let's select everything. We are going to send to compressed zip folder. This is going to be FS19. And we're going to do an underscore Coon Axis 402 plus modded. There you go. That's that. Right click. We're going to copy, go out, paste it in. Again, drag over to our mods folder and drag into custom mods. Moving over to Mowers now. Let's click in and let's check out the NovaCat Varia pack. So we get a couple different ones. We have the 301 and we have the X8. So we want to locate those XML files. They are there, here, and then mod description. I know there's a lot of stuff in here. Those are the only things that you have to worry about, I promise you. So let's start with the 301. This is going to be the front mower. Edit with Notepad++. NovaCat 301. I don't know if I want to keep in Varia there, so let's just go modded. Let's just put modded in and be done with that. Speed limit 22. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to put 100 because let's go. That's exactly why we're going to do that. And then we're going to go through. That should be about all we need to do. It doesn't have fill units because it's just cutting the grass and dropping it on the ground. So we are good there. File, save. Good to go there. Let's click out. Let's find that NovaCat X8. We're going to take that, edit with Notepad++. We're going to go up here, NovaCat X8, and then we're just going to type in modded at the end of that. Again, I like to put modded when I'm doing something normal and ultimate when I'm doing something stupid and crazy, and I love doing stuff like that. Speed limit value, we're going to take that up to 100. Now, if you have a tractor that only goes 32 miles per hour or at about 50 kilometers per hour, it's not going to go any faster. It's going to go as fast as a tractor can go. So that's done. We're good there. File, save. And then we need to find our mod description XML. We're going to edit that. Again, you can kind of guess where we're going with this. Modded. Boom. Done. File, save. It's literally that easy. Select it all, send to compressed zip folder, and do all that again. One thing about the naming scheme, most all the time you're going to see FS19 underscore. Past that, you can literally put whatever you want. So do keep that in mind. Now, we've done our sprayer, we've done our spreader, we've done our mowers. It is now time to get the John Deere. We've got the John Deere 690, and we are going to find our folders. We have mod description, and we have the John Deere. Those two folders right there. So let's click on the John Deere. Oop, let's get out of there. Don't click on it like that. Right click, make sure it's clicked on to begin with. Edit with Notepad++. Every once in a while, you might run into problems like that. Name right here, I'm going to change this to JD690. That way I know, and then modded under there. Perfect. Price, again, you could change the price if you want. I do not change the price on most of the things. We're going to go down here, speed limit value. If we couldn't go 100, well, what would we be doing, right? Now we've got that. Now we need to find our fill units. This is where it kind of gets interesting with mowers because, as you can see, fill type categories, windrow, that's good. Capacity, 4,000. You can change this to whatever you want. That capacity is going to be what the bale holds. It's not going to change the size of the bale. It's going to look like a standard, normal, in-game square bale. It's going to be exactly what you think it's going to be. However, we are going to change this up a little bit. As a matter of fact, we're going to do 25,000 liter bales. I think that's going to be good. It's not quite 50 what I normally do, but it is much larger than your standard in-game bale, especially if we're going to be rocking and rolling. So we have our max speed, we have our capacity, And that is good. We are all done there. You can add in your update mass equals 0. You can do that if you want to. However, with something this small, you really don't need to do that. But you can if you want, and we are going to do so. Update mass equals, let's see, not plus, equals. There we go. Change to red. False. Boop. Done. All nice and easy. File, save, exit, select, send a compressed zip. We're going to name it. We're going to do a couple final checks before we jump into the game. So I see here FS19 Hardy Interactive Sprayers modded, Kuhn Axis 402 Plus modded, Novacat Varia modded, and John Deere 690 modded. Perfect. That is good. Now, let's jump out. Let's load up Farming Simulator. As always, jump into mods and double check just to make sure that everything has loaded in appropriately. That is why we mod other things. Of course, you can mod in-game stuff too. We're going to talk about that later on. But here we are. We have our interactive sprayers. We have the Kuhn 402. We have the Mowers. And we have the baler. Perfect. Now that we're in, let's check everything out. So first up, let's go in and let's take a look at the sprayer that we did. So we're in crop protection right now, and we're gonna see Navigator modded. There we go, the Mega modded and the Navigator modded. As you can see, we have a 62 mile per hour speed as opposed to 7. Why would anybody want to go 7? I'll never understand it. So let's click on it. Again, we have the same stuff. Main color options, capacity, unload on pallets or standard, and our 10,000 liter capacity, 24 meters, 62 mile per hour working speed, all works fine. Plus, you still have to pay for it, so there's that. And if you want to make it a little bit more difficult on yourself, what you can do is you can increase the price. So you'll be like, yeah, it's crazy, but I paid for it. Same thing here, 20,000 liters on our Navigator. Again, 62 miles per hour. Of course, not many tractors in game can go that fast, so good luck going that fast. Nonetheless, main color, if you need to change this up, you could do everything that you normally could do. Let's make this probably the ugliest thing ever. There you go. Capacity, standard, or unload on pallets. Again, the same thing there. So there's that. Fertilizer technology. Let's go in here and let's see if we can find the 402 Plus modded. Oh yeah, you can see this. We have the 402 Plus, which only has a total of 3,200. Nah, got our 100,000 liters. So extension, this is going to be our 5,000 liter, 10,000 liter, 20,000, and 100,000. I know it's crazy, but it works. And again, we have all of the same stuff. Look at this. We have all of the same customization because we didn't mess with anything else. We still have all of that. Now, there's that. What about our mowers? Let's go in here and let's find our modded mowers that we did. Here we go, the 301 modded and the X8 modded. Again, same price, everything's good. However, it's right here, 62 miles per hour, 62 miles per hour, and everything will work. These are also the ones that will do the windrow in the middle. Very, very cool. And lastly, our baling technology. Let's go in here. Let's find that John Deere that we did. Now, I don't know. I've actually never used this John Deere mower in-game before. There we go. So 4,000 liter bells, 25,000 liter bells, working speed 12 miles per hour, working speed 62 miles per hour. Plus, we could still change up. All customization is the same. Again, because we didn't mess with anything. How is about that? Everything's good. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel, and join the GoHamFam, and turn those notification bells on so that you never miss a video here on the channel. Let me know if this video helped you down in the comments section below. Say like, DJ, I didn't know I could do this. Now I know I could do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know. But with all that being said, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.